What's up, guys, and welcome to the Nightmare Cooperative. Now, this is a dungeon crawler that is pretty good. It comes out on July 16th. That's tomorrow when this video comes out. So, it's a pretty good game. I saw the trailer and I was pretty excited for it, but trying it, I have different ideas. One thing I wanted to point out is, listen to this music. I really like this music, this opening music. A disappointing factor is that going into the game itself, there really isn't any music that is similar to that. All the other soundtracks in the game in these levels are sort of different. They're sort of more like ambience noises more than they are music like the title screen. And I don't know, I didn't like that. Now let's actually get into the actual part of the game. The Nightmare Cooperative is not a multiplayer game. Some people might get that idea, and I don't blame you, from its title. It has nothing to do with multiplayer, and actually, I think this game is single player only. There's no option to play with other people or even play two-player locally. It's single player only. Why it's cooperative is because it's a dungeon crawler. Think Legends of Grimoire, I can't even say that name. You know what I'm talking about. It's a very popular, more recent dungeon crawler game. And then there's also another one I've played called Quest of Dungeons. That's my experience in dungeon crawling in a nutshell. You know, this is also roguelike, but, you know, those things sort of go hand in hand. But the little difference with this one is you're controlling multiple units at once. If I press down, all of my units I have in my control are going to go down. And that can be very, very difficult at times, trying to synchronize your units so that they are moving together and not getting killed can be really, really hard to pull off. But if you do it right, it can work out really well. Now, this game is available on Steam, PC, Mac, and Linux, but it's also available on Android and iOS from my knowledge. I do suggest that it's better as an iOS or a mobile game. Yeah, this game is playable on the PC, but with how it's set up, it feels like, I don't know, it's just better to be played on a mobile. You play with the arrow keys. Of course, left is left, right is up. Excuse me, no. Left is left, right is right, up is up, down is down, you know, what you would expect. And then you press spacebar to do your mana move. On the right, you can see our characters, and that, they have a health and a mana pool, and if you want to use your spell, you just press the spacebar. If there's a situation where both characters use a spell, but you only want to use one, tough luck. It's sort of like that. So, like, well, let's look at the two characters I have now. I have an Ice Mage, so he can shoot diagonally. So you can see that way on the top left he is put his sight on. You can see sort of by that pentagram looking thing, so I can shoot it and get a nice beam on that guy. Now, my other character is a paladin, so he'll heal people, but he looks like he's in sort of a predicament where he's stuck, so he's probably gonna die. Oh, no, looks like we're gonna get through. Okay, and it can be really hard. One room you'll be going in with the maximum of 4 characters, all full health, and then you'll be leaving with 1 character with 1 health. It's very easy to screw up, and it's very easy to go from, you know, really good to really, really bad. And I don't know, I really don't think this is a game for me. Some people it might be. You know, this game, you can take it slow, you can take it quick. Honestly, it feels like it might be better taking it slow and steady, but sometimes that can just sort of be dreadfully boring. The art style is nice, though. It's nice and appealing, but also very simple. So, you know, you get, like, a nice one there. And I do like the art style. It looks nice, it feels nice. And, like, the characters, everything's easy to see. It's right in front of you. Visually, everything's done right. Now, this game does have some, like, Binding of Isaac elements to it. Beating the game will unlock different characters, will unlock, like, different stuff that you can unlock. So, you know, there's stuff like that, you know, there's progression. The game is very, very hard, so it's very difficult to get to a point where you can beat the game, and I've yet to do it within the hour or so I've played. You can really understand what's going on in the game within 20 to 30 minutes of play. It's easy to pick up in that sense, but it does sort of feel repetitious, I guess that's a word. It's, you know, I keep playing and playing, and I just don't feel like I'm making any progress. I know this is my first time actually getting to this area, so this is rather exciting. But I'm probably gonna die here. Now, you might notice that there's these chests. These chests are absolutely everywhere. And these chests get you gold. That's all they do, they unlock gold, but doing that will also unleash monsters. So if I put my mouse over it, luckily this game is very upfront with what everything is. You put your mouse over anything in the game you see, and it'll tell you what it is. But it gives gold and summons monsters, and that can be a bad thing because there really isn't that much of a use for gold. Like, I'm not saying that in like nothing that you can buy is useful. There's literally no use. When you look at the scoreboard, the score is sort of listed by gold. The game sort of has this focus on gold, which is weird because there's nothing you can buy. And there you go, I died. And, you know, that's the farthest I've gotten, so now I can see how far I've gotten, sort of gloat about at my high score, I guess. I was almost there at the end. Close enough, right? But, yeah, it's more of a high score thing, so it's like, you have these chests everywhere that you have to deal with. And, you know, that's the basis of the game. This is the Nightmare Cooperative. Sort of play a little bit more while I'm talking, I guess. And it's very simple by premise, so it's like, if you don't like what you see, this is all you get. But it's simple. I really feel like it's for those who already know they like dungeon crawlers. You know, as an entry to the genre, it might not be the best. It's very difficult. You know, something like Legend of Grimrock. That's what it is. Why do I call it Legend of Grimroar? You know, all the units are in one space, while this one you have to share. It's obviously very difficult, very hard to manage. So you have to be very strategical, all that kind of stuff. But this is the Nightmare Cooperative. It's alright. I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm not going to say it's extremely good either. But this is pretty alright. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like, sharing it with your friends, and if you want to see more videos, please make sure to subscribe so you get alerted every time I post one. And I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.